One of the big problems is that people see cognitive ability as an on-off switch, as an all-or-nothing proposition. It's a very broad spread tendency, even among people who really do know better. I mean, even I see myself sometimes falling into it, where there's a discounting of the perspective or of the memory or of the point of view of somebody who has been identified as having a cognitive disability. And, you know, part of that is based in reality. Some cognitive disabilities do affect memory. Some of them do affect the ability to sort of reason from point A to point B. On the other hand, most cognitive disabilities don't have any impact on a person's values, on a person's priorities and desires. Maybe it may be harder to reason in sort of a cost-benefit way, but I think the assumption that sort of rules out or denigrates the opinion of the disabled individual from the get-go is a real problem. And so in court, as witnesses, often they are either they're not even called, and I'm thinking in guardianships and other situations where their lives are at stake, or when they are, they're simply not listened to. I run into situations where there's alleged abuse of a vulnerable adult, and if the only evidence we have of the abuse is the vulnerable adult's statement about it, I've had people say, well, we just don't have any evidence. I'm saying, we have eyewitness evidence. What could be better? And in fact, most abusers aren't going to do it in front of an audience. And so in most cases, that's all we're ever going to have. And if that's ruled out as useful evidence, then there's really no way to prove abuse. And that's a real problem too, I think.